Does clean filter water actually have an advantage over tap water? It's a widely held belief that tap water that has been tainted can be made drinkable by installing water filters in kitchens. However, can they actually hurt you, and are they really important to use? British national Shima stays away from tap water. She utilizes the water filter that is built into the door of her refrigerator to drink water. Water is sanitized by means of a UV chip. Shima claims that filtered water tastes better. Chemicals are tasted and smelled in tap water. Her spouse is among those who find it strange. He even blindfolded her and discovered that she could distinguish between the two pools even when her eyes were closed. In an environmental working group poll of 2,800 people, over 35% of respondents indicated they filtered their water, and half of the respondents said they shouldn't drink tap water. According to a 2023 study conducted by Swedish filter manufacturer Tapwater, with over 500 UK respondents, 42% of respondents claimed they did not trust tap water. China, Europe, and America are seeing rapid growth in the water filter industry. According to estimates, the global desalination market would be valued at $30 billion by 2022 and might increase by more than 7% by 2030. There are arguments in favor of it that water filtration has numerous advantages, including the elimination of pollutants and toxins, the removal of salts, and the enhancement of color and flavor. Is tap water not as good as purified water then? Why would someone use a water filter? There are numerous varieties of water filters on the market, and they range in price as well. In fact, some filters are Wi-Fi capable. There are two primary kinds of water filters, according to Kyle Postmus, an expert with the National Sanitation Foundation, NSF, a Michigan-based certification body. They say that while some large-scale filters are installed at the point where the water enters the house or building, some small-scale filters clean the drinking water and make it safe to drink by pouring it into a glass. They employ a variety of water purification techniques, including mechanical suppression, ion exchange, adsorption, and reverse osmosis. All of these are meant to extract the contaminants from the water. Each filter, design, is unique, and different filters serve different purposes, explains Detlef Knapp, a North Carolina State University civil engineering expert. Knowing what's in your water, whether a filter can make it safe to drink, and which filter is ideal for the task are all vital. Is it okay to drink tap water? Where you live in the world affects how you should filter tap water as well. For those living in impoverished nations, getting access to clean drinking water can be challenging. According to Brent Kruger, a chemistry professor at Hope College in Michigan and co-director of the Global Water Research Institute, the main problem, in the water, is bacteria like E. coli and Legionella. Water pollution can lead to diarrhea. Approximately half of the disease's annual fatalities are in children under 5 years old. Despite this, the condition is rather simple to avoid. Kroger claims that water filters effectively stop bacteria. His team conducted tests in Latin America, and the results showed that water filters were placed in 16 municipalities in the Dominican Republic. Cases of diarrhea decreased as a result, from 25.6% to less than 10%. According to him, adults are able to concentrate on their work and provide financial assistance for their families, while youngsters are taking fewer time off from school. In the West, tap water is generally regarded as safe to drink and is closely inspected for cleanliness. For instance, suppliers of drinking water in the U.S. are mandated to eliminate over 90 pollutants. In the United Kingdom, chlorination and UV disinfection are used to purify tap water. A Yale University research from 2022 found that the Netherlands, Iceland, Norway, and Switzerland had the cleanest and best drinking water, followed by the United Kingdom. In most Western countries, the supplier is said to be doing regular testing, and that information is publicly accessible, Kruger explains. However, having a large municipal water system does not mean that all is well. The regulations examine the maximum amount of lead that can build up in pipes. However, Residential buildings, which can present issues comparable to those in older homes, are not necessarily included in these calculations. Pipe deterioration is a major issue, states Dr. Narusa Kamran of London. I have observed old water pipes contaminated with lead. Water filters can eliminate lead from the water in this situation. According to Kamran, a water filter serves as the final line of defense against pollutants and chemicals in water purification. According to him, the water system contains drug residues from hormone replacement therapy, contraception, and mental health treatments. He claims that the patient's urine can carry these residues into the river. Preventing chemicals. The most concerning thing, in the opinion of some experts, is the presence of PFAS, a class of over 15,000 synthetic chemicals, in tap water. Per- and polyfluoroalkyl materials are meant by this. Because of their enduring presence in the environment, they are sometimes known as forever chemicals. They are linked to numerous illnesses, including liver and sexual health issues, cancer, and other ailments. According to Knapp, these substances drastically persist once they enter the human body. All waters around the world have low levels of PFAS. For instance, in 2023, 17 of the 18 water samples that were taken from England included at least one contaminant. 6 out of 10 Americans are thought to be consuming water that contains these substances in it. Water may be made safe again by filtering out these dangerous substances. Knapp and colleagues discovered in a 2020 study that almost all PFAS can be eliminated using reverse osmosis and 2-stage filters, which are put under sinks. Postmus proposes that reverse osmosis, ion exchange, and activated carbon are the 3 forms of water filters that work well. For the past 6 years, we have been PFAS low filter certified. Data will allow us to demonstrate the efficacy of water filters. Things to consider before purchasing a water filter. Sometimes dangerous compounds are eliminated from water together with helpful minerals like calcium, magnesium, iron, and manganese. These health-promoting substances can be released during the process of softening the water or eliminating salts from it and enhancing its color. To stop tooth decay, some communities throughout the world reintroduce fluoride back into the water after certain filters have removed it. Reverse osmosis filters are sometimes thought to be the most efficient because, in Knapp's words, they remove all the impurities. To filter and remineralize the water, they include mineral canisters. While some individuals filter their water and then add salt, there is no proof that this is a useful way to add salt. According to Cameron, water isn't the only source of certain minerals. We can also obtain them from our stomachs. Experts state that the water filter can do more harm than good if it is not changed or cleaned in a timely manner. Bacteria can live in a carbon filter that resembles a sponge. According to a Singaporean study, filtered water contained more bacteria than tap water, with improperly cleaned water having the most bacteria. Another study discovered that there were more bacteria in water that had been left out overnight. As a result, it is advised to pass water through a filter for 10 seconds or longer before drinking. If you don't maintain the filter properly, you don't get the benefits, Knapp asserts. It could produce more dangerous water. Taking care of the most pressing water problems, it may be necessary to use a water filter in your location, and it's crucial to understand what contaminants are in the water. According to Kruger, you can conduct some research and have the water tested to figure out the quality of your water. If the tap water is not clean enough to drink, you should think about getting the best filter for you, one that can get rid of impurities. It is challenging to suggest a single filter, but Postmus suggests checking to see if the water filter has any certifications. If the device has received certification, at least it has the advantage that it is functional. The most crucial factor, in Cameron's opinion, is if you regularly consume enough water to drink. As a doctor, I have seen many problems arise from dehydration.